welcome back to my channel. It is the Life of Jasmine and I'm back with another video. Okay y'all, so this is basically just the update and I will be eating the leftovers from my salad last night. I get a Cobb salad from Chick-fil-A and so a little backstory. So basically I used to love Chick-fil-A. I used to love their Cobb salads back when I stayed in Chicago, and I stopped eating their Cobb salads probably like the last year I stayed in Chicago, and then the whole entire time I've stayed in Georgia. So 3 years I haven't had their salad. And that was because I was getting tired of them they started putting like green leaf lettuce in there, which means like leafy lettuce, the purple lettuce, and I don't like that stuff. It's so nasty to me. It tastes so like earth-like to me. I don't like it. So I just like romaine plain lettuce in my salad. So I stopped getting it because it just was throwing the salad off to me. But my boyfriend kept getting it, and like sometimes I like want to try it again, but I'm like, no, like I just can't, because no, especially when I got pregnant. I just didn't want that to be one of the reasons why I threw up, because as y'all know, I already deal with a lot of nausea. I'll get more into that later. But yeah, so I was getting Zaxby's Cobb salad, and Zaxby got a bomb on the Cobb salad. I still eat their Cobb salads. I get the fried chicken as well, if y'all wanted to know. But I like how big Zaxby salad is. It's a lot bigger than Chick-fil-A salad. And I like that. And yeah, they just don't have the corn like Chick-fil-A has. But my friend came out here a couple weeks ago, and she was like, you know, you could get like regular romaine lettuce in your Chick-fil-A salad, because we were having the topic of it, and I was telling her what I just told y'all, and I was like, are you serious? I didn't know they did that. She's like, no, yeah, they do that, seriously. So I went there, I tried it out, and y'all, they literally only put romaine lettuce in my stuff now. So I'm back eating Cobb salads, moral of the story. But yeah, so this video basically is just gonna be an update about my pregnancy, update about my baby boy, everything like that, because I haven't really talked to y'all in a minute. Like, it's been a minute since I really had like a one-on-one with y'all about anything. Like, I haven't sat down to talk to y'all in a minute. I've just been doing a lot, and yeah, y'all gonna get that through this video. And I get regular ranch on this. I know people be getting like the lime ranch or something like that, but I just can't bring myself to eat that. Okay. So, as of today, y'all, I'm looking at my app just to make sure. I'm 22 weeks and 1 day to be exact. I got this little pregnancy app. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that are pregnant know what that is. It's called What to Expect. I also have a book too called What to Expect that my mom gave me during my first pregnancy. But I got 18 weeks to go, and if you guys don't know already, I'm having a baby girl. I did the little gender reveal, as I was also revealing that I was pregnant on my channel, all in one video. Basically, an update as to why like I just brought it to the camera so late. For one reason, like, because not earlier, my first pregnancy, everything was done so early. Like, I found out I was pregnant like 3-4 weeks in. I did the gender reveal early. Like, everything was like documented kind of when I had my baby boy. But this time around, first off, I found out when I was 8 weeks pregnant. That is crazy. Like, I had the only thing I could say is the week before my 8 weeks, like, so different is at 7 weeks, like, of me being pregnant. That's the only thing I could say, because before that, yeah, I was not feeling no different. I was the same. And the crazy thing is, I was on birth control, y'all, for so long after I had him. But the birth control started messing with my body. And females know, like, birth control really does, I don't know, you could be one of those people that really support it or don't support it, but from my perspective and as a woman, it just didn't agree with my body. And I've been on birth control before in high school and stuff like that, and I stopped taking it because it was also affecting my body. But after I had my son, I'm like, I need to get on birth control because I don't need to have no kids no time soon. That was my mindset. But it was messing with my body. I was on the pill too. So I was on the pill because I didn't want to get the shot or anything like that, or the thing that goes in your arm. I didn't want to get any of that because I didn't want to like gain excessive weight. I always hear that, and I always hear about like infections and stuff like that. I was just scared to get that. So I'm like, the easiest thing for me to do is the pill. So that wasn't agreeing with my body at all, you guys. Like literally, I was getting a period every other week. Like literally, it got to a point where I was getting a period every other week, and it was constant. Like that's not normal. You're only supposed to get it once a month for a certain period of time. It could be heavy, whatever the case may be. But I've never had a period every other week, and this was long after I had my baby. This was like this year. So I'm like, oh no, like I'm finna get off of this. Yeah, I just didn't want to mess up my body, so I got off of it. Right when I, like the way the timeline is, right when I got off of it is when I got pregnant. Like that's just reality. And it honestly could have been like while I was on it, I feel like. I don't know. But yeah, I got pregnant. And y'all, like, this wasn't like my first time. Like obviously I was scared my first time because I never had a kid before. But I was also like happy. I was like, okay, this is gonna be cool. This time around it was different. Like, and I'm being very transparent with y'all. I was terrified, like, because for one, my baby hadn't even turned 1 yet. He had a couple more months before he had turned 1. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, the first thing I could think about is like, we're in a whole nother state. All our family is still in Chicago. Majority of our family is still in Chicago. And it's really just us out here. Like, we have extended family on our sides, but like, it's really just us out here, especially like where we stay at. Georgia's so big. So like, where we stay at, it's just us. We got our baby boy. Like, we be doing good. Like, we're finally adjusting to just having him, getting back on track, making sure, you know, we gotta schedule all types of stuff. I'm like, how am I gonna do this with another baby? Like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Like, I was just terrified, y'all. Like, so many thoughts started going into my head. I was really emotional. I was really like, I just didn't know. Like, I was just, oh my gosh. But my boyfriend was very confident about it. Don't get me wrong. Like, he had his feelings as well, like the same as mine. Like, everything I was feeling, he was feeling. Like, he was terrified in the moment, but we kind of like really comfort each other. But he was really more comforting me, which I appreciate, because it felt like he put his feelings aside to make sure I was okay, because I was the one carrying the baby. Like, and at the end of the day, like, we both knew what we were doing in that moment, and it happens. We made that decision, and it's not like we're incapable of caring for another child. We're very capable of doing so. It was just the feeling of being scared. But we didn't let that, like, those feelings drag on for too long, honestly. Like, after we went to the doctor, I had my scheduled appointment. Like, they were like, everything's good, the baby's good, like, and we're gonna do it the right way. Like, we started thinking about the positives of the situation, because of course when that first happened we were scared, but we started thinking about the positives. Like, first off, our son is about to have a baby sister or a baby boy, because at the time we didn't know. We were like, he's about to have a baby brother or a baby sister, and he's gonna have a friend, because y'all, like, that's another thing that's hard. Like, we signed him up recently for this like class he goes to, and now he's interacting with more kids, but it's still not like an everyday thing, and it's not daycare because we do attend, but we wanted him to be a part of something, because it was just him being around us 24/7. So like, we wanted him to get out more and be around more kids, because he doesn't have like cousins and stuff out here, little cousins around his age. So yeah, we signed him up for that. But with him having a younger sibling in the house that's not that far younger than him, like, they're gonna be like this. Like, him and his little sister are gonna be like this. Like, obviously they're gonna have like that sibling like love, the dislike sometimes, but they're gonna be like freaking friends. Our family, that process or whatever. And then yeah, like, and it's like, as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I started feeling everything. Now, during my first pregnancy, if y'all don't remember, or if y'all don't know, my first pregnancy, I dealt with a lot of nausea, but it only lasted for a certain time period. Like, I had really bad nausea. I was throwing up like so many times a day, but it only lasted for like not so long. This girl, this baby in me right now, y'all, I literally like still have days where I throw up, but it's not as much. It probably slowed down 2 or 3 weeks ago. So if I'm 21 weeks, I said I was 21 weeks, no, 22 weeks. If I'm 22 weeks, 21, so like at 19 weeks is probably when it slowed down. It was slowed down way before that when I had my first baby. But y'all, it was like I was throwing up so much. I couldn't drink water. I hated water for so long. Even to this day, like it's so hard for me to drink water as much as I used to when I wasn't pregnant. But like the taste just, I can drink it. Was I saying eat water? I don't know. But when I drink water, the taste just throws me off sometimes. And it's like, I'm very particular how I have my water now. I have to have it in a cup and it has to be with ice in it. If it doesn't have ice in it, I don't want it. It just throws me off. I don't know, the taste is just weird. My baby girl just got me with these weird cravings. My #1 craving also during this pregnancy has been Chipotle. My boyfriend really like yeah, he is so over me with Chipotle. I literally eat Chipotle 3 times a week, more if I can, but I try to weigh it out for his sake because he don't like Chipotle that much, and sometimes he'll get it with me just because he don't feel like going to somewhere else, or he'll just get him something else. But yeah, I eat Chipotle so freaking much. I can have that every day, honestly. I developed sciatica after I had my baby boy. If you guys don't know what it is, here's the definition right here. So after I had him, I developed sciatica, and y'all, the pain is like really severe. I don't even know how to explain it like too clear, but I know after I had him, it was days where I literally was bedridden. Like I couldn't get out of the bed. I couldn't move. I was crying. I was in so much pain. It felt like my entire left leg, it's like the start of like my lower back all the way down to my calf areas like will go numb. Like I couldn't walk. It'll just lock up on me, and it especially happens the worst in the middle of the night or when I wake up, because when you're going to sleep, like you're kind of in one position for so long, so your body just like cramps up. Mostly happens during that time, but it slowed down for a little bit. I went to go see a spine specialist. They told me to do physical therapy, and honestly, y'all, I didn't sign up for it. I was just worried about so much other stuff, and then the pain kind of went away, so I was just like, forget it, like maybe I'm good. No, it came back, and he was telling me, the spine specialist was telling me, like, sometimes it'll go away for a couple of months to a year, but it'll always come back. Like, if you have it, it typically always comes back once you get it corrected, and that comes with physical therapy, that comes with stretches, that comes with, if needed, like specific procedures, shots, all types of stuff, surgeries, whatever that needs to be done. And I also have minor scoliosis, so that plays a part as well. So I brought that up to say my sciatica has been messing up, and my OB was telling me that the bigger I get, the more the sciatica is gonna be more painful. So that's no fun. But she was just telling me, like, there's not much you can do but like stretches and stuff like that, and just like trying to take it slow and not picking up my baby so much. I don't want him to feel like he has to grow up so fast. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's still a baby in my eyes, and he's still a baby, like, in reality. He's just 1 year old, and by the time she comes, he's still gonna be 1 year old. So I don't want to have to rush him to grow up. Like, they're both gonna be, you know, treated as babies, but also growing at the age that they're, like, at the rate that they're supposed to grow. So yeah, like, I still want to comfort him. I still want to pick him up, hold him, because he's mama's baby. Like, that's a mama's boy right there. He's always up under his mama. Like, that's just my baby. But yeah, I didn't want to have to force him to grow up fast, and I'm still not going to do that. Me and his father are both on that same page when it comes to that. Like, yeah, me and my man is not playing. Like, this is our baby, and that's just what it's gonna be. Like, we're gonna make sure that he still gets the love and attention that he needs, as well as our new child. So yeah, so I'm working with the sciatica process. I'll keep y'all updated on that. We had an ultrasound. Baby girl is so big. Like, she's a lot bigger than my baby boy was when he was around this time at the age. well, I said the age, at the time of 20 weeks, he was a lot smaller, but she's a lot bigger, but I'm also growing a lot faster. Like my stomach, y'all, I'm gonna insert some more clip what it was when I was 20 weeks with him. Like I was showing so late when it came to him. Like I didn't start showing till like my 3rd trimester, honestly. People didn't notice I was pregnant to my 3rd trimester. But this girl, she's blowing up, and it kind of makes me nervous sometimes. I'm like, he came out at 5 pounds. No, he wasn't premature or nothing. He just came out little. But if she comes out like 7, 8 pounds, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I know I'm gonna do it. I just don't know how. Y'all been a lot more emotional. I deal with a lot emotionally during this pregnancy. Like with him, I wasn't that bad, but this pregnancy, everything just makes me so emotional. I get so overwhelmed so fast. Like I could be cleaning up, doing just my daily tasks, and I literally would like get overwhelmed, find myself crying. Sometimes I don't even know why I'm crying. Sometimes I'm just like, this is just too much. Like, and it sounds silly, but like that's literally what I go through. Or like when my baby's crying or he's frustrated, I'll be wanting to cry because I'm like, well, this is just a lot. But I just know it's my hormones, and yeah, I just be super emotional, y'all, like very emotional. And like I said, I get overwhelmed a lot. And then I be wanting to do so much. Like I'm such an overthinker, and I be trying to plan ahead. So I'm like, okay, we gotta get this done, we gotta get this done. I never like my house not clean, so I always find myself cleaning. I work from home too. So I'm working, my man's working. I always want to like make sure my baby's okay. So like when I feel like he's in the house a lot or too much, but we gotta find something to do. Like if he ain't got his class, I want to take him to swim class. If he ain't got that, I want to take him to the park, or I want to take him to this activity or this activity. I'm always looking up stuff for him to do. I don't want him to be closed in the house and just that type of stuff. Hi, buddy. Say hi, buddy. He's doing that because he see my salad, y'all. But update on my baby. He is getting so big, y'all. He's getting potty trained right now. He's full of energy. Mwah. He's off my breast. That is the #1 thing. No more breast milk for him. He drinks Horizon Organic Growing Years milk, drinks Silk Coconut milk. So we have like two different milks, so he has a variety. He eats normal food, so like when we go to restaurants and stuff like that, we always order him something off the kids menu. Cause my baby is grown. He eats like what we eat. He eats like real food. We still give him like little pouches or whatever for like snacks though throughout the day, or if we're on the road, like quick stuff. But he eats real food. Like if we're stopping at a restaurant, fast food, whatever the case is, he's getting something off the menu. He drinks apple juice, but of course we always water it down. What else is new about my baby? I said he was potty trained and he's doing pretty well. We just have to, he's doing good. We just have to be more consistent with putting him on the pot. Like we honestly be forgetting, but we got to get in the habit of like putting him on there every time we go on there. But every time he gets on, like he does something. If he ain't pooping, he peeing. Like he doing something when he get on that pot. He's learning more, he's saying more, like he's just progressing. My baby is getting so big and it makes me so happy seeing him every day do more stuff. And it just be the little things, maybe because I'm a first time mom, but like talking about emotional, he was at his class. It was like the second time he went, and at the end, like 10 minutes left, they do like parents step away, like let the kids just do what they want, play with the other kids and the toys around, blah, blah, blah. So when we did that, y'all, and my baby was independently playing with other kids and just being by himself, y'all, I started bawling. Like while we're in the place with all these other people in there, and I'm sitting next to my man, I just started crying. I'm like, I don't know why I'm crying. And he was just holding me and he was just like, it's okay, baby. Like, it's okay. Like, he's growing up. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm really sitting here crying because I don't know, it was just different seeing him in that element. Like, it's just, it all hit me like my baby is really growing up and I'm just not ready for it. But I ain't got no choice. But he's doing so much, y'all. Like, I'ma like continue to keep y'all updated and more videos on a lot of other stuff that he's doing. But yeah, that's just like the gist of what everything's been going on. We're gonna be doing tours for new places in January as well out here. We got some areas that we're looking to possibly move to and some places set up because we're trying to get a bigger place for baby girl when she comes. Yeah, so I just wanted to keep y'all updated on that, give y'all a little chat. And y'all see I barely ate my salad because I'm just sitting there talking. So y'all, he sleeps through the night. Give it up for him, because I knew why he didn't sleep through the night is because of my breast milk, and he was so used to waking up and eating off my breast, and he was waking up like 3 to 4 times. It was draining. So I'm like, I had to get him off my breast. Like, and it wasn't that hard of a process. It literally only took him like 4 days. Then he said, okay, mommy, like, I don't care. But now he sleeps through the night. Like, he literally sleeps the whole entire night. And I know a lot of babies maybe have done this way before his little age, but you know, it is what it is. He doing it now and I'm happy. So that's all that matters. With the new baby, I know that it's a lot of different things that I'm gonna do differently because I've already went through it before and I see what not to do. But with him, I exclusively breastfed, and it was cool, and I really love that bond. I breastfed, y'all, all the way up until 14, 15 months with my son. So I breastfed exclusively like that. Like, he had a bottle probably here and there, but it was never consistent. Like, because I got tired of warming up his milk and doing all the extra stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I was being lazy, especially through the night. Like, I'm not getting up to warm up no bottles. And yeah, like, it was just easier to pop him on the breast. Like, as far as like when we was in a car, anytime, it was just easier. So I was, you know, very blessed that I was able to breastfeed for that long. It brought me and my baby a lot closer. And that's just what it is, y'all. Like, for the new baby, I do plan on breastfeeding her as well, but I'm only gonna breastfeed her exclusively probably for a month or 2, and then she's just gonna have the bottle. I'm still gonna pump. I'm gonna pump consistently. She's gonna get my breast milk. So I just want to allow that not to be like, because I still have to care about yourself. Women, you still have to care about yourself. Moms, you still have to care about yourself. And that took a big toll on me, honestly. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but it took a really big toll on me. It was draining. And, like, I just wanted to keep doing for my child, but it was also taking a really big toll on myself, and I wasn't really taking that into account. So this time, I'm going to try to take that into account and also think about my child, but also think about myself as well. So, enough yapping. I hope y'all enjoyed this video and this update. Stay tuned for the videos. I'm gonna keep trying to drop this month. I got a lot of things coming up. I just want y'all to stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video on Life of Jasmine. Bye, love.